Introducing the Welded 4-foot split bar counter kit. With this kit, you get 4 of these amazing welded cantilevers. You get 2 4-foot CTT tracks, and you get 1 L iron. With this kit, it's the fastest, easiest way to make a split bar counter. Let's show how it's assembled. Okay, we lay down our left and right cantilever frames that are welded. Then we take our 4-foot CT and we go ahead and slide the cantilever right into there, nice and flush on the end. And then we lock it in with a low profile self-drilling screw. Now with that one locked in, go ahead and repeat with the other side. It slides in so easy into the catcher track. Now with the left and right side installed, we'll install the 2 in the center area at 16 and at 32 inch. Okay, now we'll slide these 2 center ones into our marks. We marked one here 16 inches and 32 inches from the end. And we'll just lock it in like we did the other ones with a self-tapping low profile screw. Now we'll take our 4-foot CT and slip it over the top of these overhang tubes. It's that easy. Now we're going to go ahead and stand it up. Now with it standing up, we can easily lock in a screw on this end and a screw on the other end, and then we'll go ahead and screw in the center ones. Make sure that when you screw it in, you have it all the way up against the tube, nice and tight. Okay, now we have those screwed in on that CT track, and we'll go ahead and proceed to the next step. Now we go ahead and stand the frame on its side, and we'll take our angle iron and slip it over the top here. And we'll do the one on the outside first. We want it nice and flush to the edge there. And we'll go ahead and lock that one in with a screw. And then we'll go ahead, flip it over, and we'll do the one down here. Always do the outside ones first, and then followed by the center. So with that one screwed in, we flip it over and we go ahead and do it again here on the other end. A good tip is if you have a sliding clamp, you could slide it from here over to there to hold this in tight before you screw. Now with it on its side, we'll just go ahead and put a screw in here and a screw in there. It's that easy with this welded split bar kit. Look at how fast we've screwed this together. This is incredible. And with these welded cantilevers, you don't have to buy those extra hidden bar supports that you have to use with stud and tracks. Stud and track is much more difficult because you have to try to level this and you have to adjust it and lock it in with hidden bar supports, and it's very difficult with track and studs. This is so much easier. It's really a game changer in building split bar counters for barbecue island frames. Now we used the whole 4-foot length, but we could have easily had trimmed this L iron and the 2 catcher tracks to any custom length to fit behind the back of our modules. Now let's go ahead and attach this to the rear of a module. Here we've easily attached it to the rear of our 4-foot module with our vice clamps. Now we can go ahead and secure it to the back of the module with the included 4 connector plates. You can buy additional connector plates if you want to make it even stronger, but 4 seems to be pretty good. So here's one of our connector plates, and we're going to install one on the inside, one high and one low. We like to put it on the inside because that way it's not outside of the frame interfering with cement board. So this keeps it nice and clean for cement board on the outside. We'll go ahead and screw it in now. See, with self-drilling screws, you don't even have to use the hole in the connector plate. And by not using the hole, it's actually a stronger connection between two pieces of steel. Now with it screwed in, we're going to take our hammer and we'll go ahead and hammer in that extra piece of metal. That way you don't poke your eyes out later. It's much cleaner and safe. It looks professional. Now you go ahead and repeat that on the bottom and then 2 on the inside of the other end, and we'll have this secured to our frame very nice. So now we have all 4 connector plates installed, and you can see what's really nice about this is there's no screws on the outside here of the steel tubing, so the cement board's gonna lay nice and flat. It's very, very nice. And with the low profile screws, they barely raise above the metal, so it's gonna be very nice finish on the top. Now the next step is we're gonna go ahead and put our screws in the top here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you do the outsides first and hold this in nice and tight when you screw them in. Here's the proper hand placement when screwing in the ends. The thumb is pulling in this way, keeping this tight up against the tube. This hand is pulling backwards to hold it in flush here. And now he'll go ahead and screw in. So now with that screwed in nice and flush there, we'll go ahead and do the last 2. 1, 2, and we got it complete. We'll go ahead and release the clamps, and we're all set. Perfect. It's that fast and easy with a welded split bar counter. And you can see that we have a standard height module, and this connects to the rear to give a 6-inch backsplash. So it only works with the standard height modules. If you did this with a bar height module, there wouldn't be a split bar. Here is what it would look like with a bar height module that we have over here. Do you see how the bar height module is the same height as the split bar counter kit? So you can see now why this welded split bar counter kit really doesn't work with bar height modules other than creating a level overhang, which then you would just use a cheaper level overhang kit. So always remember that the welded split bar counter kit only works with the standard height module to make this nice split bar counter. And you can also see that it's a full frame that adds to the footprint of the 32-inch depth module depth. So make sure you count this extra size. It's about 1 5/8 inches extra to the footprint of your island frame.